And now I have to wait for 30 minutes and a new man will be born. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. My sister Monika came to visit us here at our country house, and my hair is different. Right, immediately. It's blonde. She brought color, and this is the result. So I was a little bit afraid, but not very much afraid, because 4 years ago she already colored it, and it was a success according to me. Some people were saying that it was kinda orange. I don't mind, I like the color. So it's nice and ta-da!
We are similar.
Yeah, but look at this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, I would like that color. It's not that.
Maybe next time, Peter, also with the waves.
Yeah, with the waves. That's the yeah. Where is the fire?
That wasn't my job.
I see only smoke. Guys, today the fire won't burn. There is something wrong. The soil is too wet. It was raining a lot. There was a big thunderstorm yesterday, and now we are struggling. I made it better. Look now, I can feel the heat and everything, so we are starting right now. This will be a feast. Oh my god, there is a party next door as well, so we are all partying here.
You need to scream louder.
Yes. So this very quiet countryside. And I'm looking forward to this. There will be cheese, there will be veggies from our garden, and yum. Let's go. It's a very nice wine from Slovakia. Monika is a doctor, medical doctor, and
She recommends.
no, I wanted to say that she gets gifts at her work because patients are very grateful. So, yeah. So this is the result. Here
It's
we
not
are.
bribes.
Not at all. Yay. Here we have zucchini with onions and various spices. So it smells great. There is always danger of burning the food on the fire. So I'm being careful, but you never know. These things happen all of a sudden. All of a sudden it's black. So I'm watching it closely and hopefully it will be amazing. I need my t-shirt. Here we are. The dinner is ready. Yum. Of course. Me and Monika prepared this, and look at the cheese, how it's flowing. Wow, oh my god. Yes, this is it. This is it. So good. I recommend. Yay. And we need this, of course. because it was a big success last time, I made the cherry pie again for Monika, because she's a precious visitor here at our country house. And she's going to tell us how amazing the pie is.
It's very tasty.
It is?
Yummy.
Today the dough is very crumbly. I don't know what happened, but the taste is the most important. We suspect the water is cold, as always. And we'll see how fast this goes.
I already went to water and it was fine. It was warmer than last time.
Of course, that's Tommy. It's a new Tommy. He isn't afraid of cold water anymore. I can't say the same about myself, sadly.
Now that I'm in my 40s, I have no time to waste.
Okay, cold. Everyone is so fast, I can't believe it. And it's so slippery here.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a carpet of, I don't know, plants or algae here on the steps.
Algae.
Algae or algae in American English. So many variants of the word. Oh my god. Woo. Wow. It's always so unpleasant when you are entering the cold water. It's like knives are cutting my legs and everything.
It's not that cold.
Why is the reaction of the body like that? Why isn't it like, oh my god, yes, refreshment?
That's what I felt.
Not what my body is saying. Okay, I'm going. Yay! Cool! Refreshing! Now I'm saying it's refreshing. Yay! Oh. Is my hair still blonde?
Still orange.
No, not orange. This is totally blonde. I can feel it. I can feel the blonde on my head.
Do you feel blonde? AKA not very smart. I bought another water barrel, but you can see this one is different. It's lower and wider because I want to swim in it. I thought it would be a good idea to have something here in the yard where we can cool ourselves down, because we are in 30s temperature wise.
Celsius.
Yeah, and so this is where we will spend the rest of the summer.
Okay, I like that. But there is a problem, or not a problem, there is a task ahead of us. Tell us.
Yeah, because we want to put it somewhere and the whole yard is uneven. So we were thinking we would put it somewhere here because we don't walk through here, so it wouldn't be in the way.
Yeah, now it's on the path.
Yeah. But we will need to even out the terrain first. So I gave this task to Peter to prepare the land before we put water in the barrel. And we decided it just now that we will put it here next to the path.
the problem here in the yard is that there are a lot of stones underneath the soil, quite not deep. I already wanted to replant, for example, here we have bits of ivy. It's not very visible, it doesn't matter, but I want to say that I started digging and immediately there were stones and it was impossible even to dig out the little ivy. So I'm curious to see if we will be able to dig a flat area here. Doesn't have to be very deep. It's maybe not even visible on camera, but there is a hill this way, there is an angle, so we'll see. But we will start today, me, and yeah, we will tell you later if we are successful or if the barrel will stay on the path forever, on the pavement. So yeah, fun project ahead of us. Yeah, there are rocks and it's not easy. Luckily we don't need it to be very deep, but still, I am struggling. This is so difficult. I am totally sweaty. It's so hot today. It's flowing. I'm flowing everywhere. I'm melting. Look at the little rocks. They are everywhere. With ants, of course. So that's a great bonus. It looks like nothing. Just a few rocks. No, they are everywhere. And they make the digging so much harder. Like the spade just hits and it doesn't want to go deeper. So, wow. Our yard is amazing. But, as you can see, it's coming together nicely somehow, because I am great. So, it will be done. I don't know when, but it's starting to happen. I am glad. So, give me more time and then I will update you how it is.
I think you're doing great.
Okay, I like to hear that. So, yeah, I'm going to continue. We were thinking that we could use an old carpet underneath the barrel, so I'm going to cut a circle and then refine it there. I put the cutout of the old carpet here and it would be a little protection against the rocks so they don't damage the bottom of the barrel, because some of them could be quite sharp. And I think we are kinda done here, so we will try to put the barrel here and we'll see. It looks even. I put additional soil here in the gaps, and now the only thing remaining is to pour water here. Or, of course, I will bring the garden hose and let it flow into the barrel. I was already in. The water from our well is Canada cold, so I was freezing there. But I want to show you it's working. Let me demonstrate. Oh, so cold, but very refreshing because it's very hot outside. Ta-da!
How is it?
It's amazing. Very cold but refreshing. And I love it. The depth is great. And
Are you sitting on the bottom?
now I'm sitting.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Wow. It's great. I'm going with my head. Yay! And I was in the whole me. So that's great.
So you like our latest edition?
I love it. Here in our yard we don't even need the swimwear just for filming. And yeah, summer at its best. I love it. This was a great idea. Tommy thought of this and now we have it. There is also a cover, so that's great.
Awake.
What?
Awake?
Or a lid.
Oh,
a
right.
big lid. And it doesn't fit perfectly, but then it's holding greatly, so the wind or something wouldn't blow it away. And it's great because the water won't get full of algae or something. When we have lids on our water barrels, the water stays clear. And maybe it will also warm up quicker. More dahlias showed up. Every day there is a new surprise, and these ones are enormous. I can't, it's like my head. Wow, they are gorgeous. This is the best flower in our garden. I love it. And here more colors, and they are still coming, still new ones. We can see new buds everywhere, so yeah. Really, every day a new surprise, and it's always a very beautiful surprise. But these ones are extraordinary. I can't.
I thought the sunflower that's growing here on its own would stick out, but these flowers are big as sunflowers, so
Yeah.
I think it will blend in nicely.
Yeah, exactly. Yay! Guys, we are a tiny bit overwhelmed. I was picking zucchinis and this is not normal. Like, it is normal, but wow, every day there are at least 2 new zucchinis, and sometimes we overlook some, and then you come on the next day and they are enormous. So wow, it looks like we need to make ice creams, jams, we need to dehydrate them, we need to bake, cook, and our diet will only be zucchinis from now on, because otherwise I don't know. So wow. And this is what I have always wanted. I was always saying to Tommy, I want a lot. I just need the feeling that we have an infinite amount so I can do anything with them. Now I have it, and wow, it's hard to think of things to do with them. So yeah, when you have zucchinis, just know that once they start producing, there is no stopping them. And it's fun. Yay! And it's similar with paddy pan squashes. Look, this is just a small example. More fruits are appearing here on this plant, just one plant. Of course, I was just kidding with the zucchini ice cream and jam. You guys always are saying in the comments that we should make jams, we should make ice creams and everything. So, I don't know if it's possible from zucchini. In this world, I guess anything is possible. So, I will study about that, but we won't probably do that. I just want to clarify, sometimes we make jams, but we don't eat much jams because we don't like too much added sugar. That's why we mostly freeze our fruits, and then later you can do anything with them. You can even make jams when we have more time. For example, in winter we can take the frozen fruits and make jams. But yeah, we don't eat much jams, even though they are delicious, of course, but we don't like too much added sugar. And so far I've been baking, for example, and the cakes and everything, that's enough sugar for us even without making jams.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
So far, I'm really happy about the barrel. I like where it is, I like how we go in almost every day, and we don't have to leave the property to take a swim anymore.
Yeah. And the water got warmer over the days, so that's also great because the fresh one from our well is very cold. So on the first day it wasn't the best. It was very refreshing, but now it's better. It's summery.
We're far away